Namaste. And begin our practice of yoga today to help us infuse our practice with creative expression and flow with grace and beauty by dedicating our practice to the goddess Saraswati. Saraswati represents the value of learning and self-expression in beautiful and creative ways. She is called the mother of eloquent speech and melodious music, and she who helps realize the essence of self. Saraswati is the partner of Brahma and provides the active energy and power to create the universe. Saraswati will inspire our movements to become poetry in motion, to flow in harmony with the breath, and to create beautiful art with our yoga poses. We'll have an emphasis on twisting poses that will help us wring out any toxins left over and squeeze more flavor, juice, and nectar from our practice. Our mantra is Om Aim Saraswatiye Namaha. And I'd ask you to create Yani Mudra by loosely interlacing the pinky ring and middle fingers, and then joining the tips of the thumb and the tips of the index fingers together to create this shape, and placing it over the lower abdomen. So the fingers point down, the tips of the thumbs point up, and here the Yani Mudra is symbolic for the cosmic womb of creation and opens the gateways of creative flow. Yani Mudra brings an increased sense of serenity, enhances intuition, relaxes the mind, and helps to balance emotions. Take a few more calming breaths, focusing on this creative energy, dissolving any inhibitions to your own self-expression, to be your authentic self. All right. And here, hold on to the knees and begin some flowing movement any way you want. Create some movement in your back, neck, wherever it feels good, shoulders. That's right. Good job. And then come up to a straight spine and begin to flow with the arms. Now you might start just going from side to side, inhaling, lengthen, and exhaling, switch. But you don't have to stay there. You can create your own movement with the arms and flow in your own unique way. That's beautiful. Good. And then we'll come up to a straight back once more and begin twisting over to the right side. Cross the left hand to the right knee and look over the right shoulder and twisting, but also adding any other movement in the head and neck that you would like to work out. Sense and feel all the different variations to that twist. And move to the second side when you're ready, crossing the right hand to the left knee. Sitting up tall, but also having freedom of expression. So if you want to move your head, you can. There, that's it. Well, now, come right on up to standing. Begins more active movement that will help warm us up. Yes. All right. Just taking a comfortable stance, feet hip width apart or wider if you wish, so that we can move in the arms and start to circle the arms. And then branch out with other variations of those movements. Just flow in your own individual style. And now I ask you to bring the left hand to the left hip, the right arm up and over the right ear as the hips press to the side. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, stretch to the side. Good. Move as much or as little as you wish. And when you're ready, switch to the second side, right hand to right hip. Gradually lengthen, flow with the breath. Good. All right, and we'll come now to the front of the mat. Wherever you choose that to be, right? And have a little vinyasa here. Centering for a breath. And then inhale, sweep the arms up, the palms touch, you arch back. And exhale, fold forward, bringing the hands down to the mat, step the right foot back, and lower the right knee down. Pause while you engage muscular energy in the hips and legs to steady yourself, and then sweep the arms up into Anjaneyasana. Beautiful, that's right. And bring the hands down. Step the left foot back to downward facing dog. Pause here for a breath. Now inhale, shoulders forward to high plank. Now you don't have to hold this for a minute. You're going to just lower the knees, then the hips, chest and chin, preparing for cobra pose. Push down through the tops of the feet and the hips, and inhale, curl the head and shoulders up. And twist a little from side to side, because there's more fun and creating movement. Now please push back to table pose, curl the toes under, and push into downward dog. Good, that's right. Next inhale, look forward, step the right foot up, lower the left knee down, and prepare with muscular energy Then come up with the breath. Hold. Good. Nice, everyone. And lower the hands. Step the left foot forward as you inhale. And then fold on the exhale over straight legs. Inhale and press the feet down, lift arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Pause with your breath. And repeat now, starting on the second side. Sweep up, arch back. Exhale, fold forward. This time, left foot will start. Step back with the left foot. Anjaneyasana. When you're steady, lift the arms. Good, that's it. Big breath. And exhale, hands down. Step right foot back to down dog. Big breath in down dog. And then inhale to high plank. Hold here for a breath. There you go. And down to the floor. Exhaling, roll down. And come up to cobra. And these sort of twisting, snake-like movement. And push back to table pose. Curl the toes under and lift into downward facing dog. Good deep breath there. Step the left foot forward as you inhale. Lower the right knee down. And stabilize. Strengthen. And finally rise. Inhale, big breath. Good. Lower the hands down. Step the right foot forward as you inhale. And exhale, fold over straight legs. Inhale and rise. Lift the arms, touch the palms. And exhale, bring them to the heart. You've done it. You've created it. And we'll step the right foot back for warrior one. Okay, so left knee bent. And right heel pushing down into the mat. So you can turn the right hip forward. Engage through the hips and pelvis. And then reach up with the arms. Lengthen the lower back. And then add a little creativity and movement. You could circle the arms this way. Good. That's one variation. You can create your own. You can start to do other movements. Maybe here. Reversing those circles. All right. And finishing up. I'll ask you to bring the left hand to the left hip and reach the right arm up once more. Reach over to the left side. And then switch with the right hand on the right hip, the left arm reaching to the side. And you keep alternating in some way or fashion that suits you. You're gonna need to hug the legs to the midline and stay strong through the pelvis to keep your balance. All right, now reach up. Reach up with the right arm and hold the right wrist with the left hand. And you're going to keep spiraling up, looking up, while pressing down through the right heel. Good, that's right, you did it. You can breathe, you can twist, you can lengthen that whole right side of the hip, and you've created a double helix. And lower the arms to shoulder height. twist to the left in kind of a revolved warrior. Good. And bring the right hand down to the left knee, the left arm up, and you're sliding the right hand down that left leg as you twist and look up to the left hand, as you would in a revolved triangle. And maybe the right hand will actually come to the floor, which is more stable than the leg, or you have a block under the right hand. It's a challenge to twist and balance. All right, release the left hand down and step forward with the right foot. And take a resting breath, folding over the legs with knees soft, back loose. When you're ready, roll up and inhale, arms overhead, creating. So start now with the left foot back in warrior one. Bend the right knee. Make sure both feet are very solidly planted. So when you lift the arms, you can have ease and breath and freedom to express yourself with the arms as you would. You can do all kinds of things. You can just go out to the sides and up like giant wings flapping. That's beautiful. Graceful. Now please place the right hand on the right hip and crescent over to the right side, and then switch. There's no hurry. You can go as long as you want. You can take more than one breath on each side. Just feel your way through the stretch, lengthening that back leg, getting more space in the sides of the body. These side stretches will set you up for deeper twists. Now with the left arm raised, hold the left wrist with the right hand and spiral up like a double helix, pressing back through the left heel, tilting the head back a little. Okay, great. Open the arm, shoulder height. Keep twisting to the side. Good. And then bring the left hand down, either to the right leg, or to the floor, or to a block. And open the chest by pressing down on that left hand, reaching back with the right shoulder. Big stretch here in the hamstring, right? Okay, relax, the right hand down, step the left foot forward. A nice resting breath here with knees soft, back loose. All right, and plant the hands, step the feet back to plank. Or vinyasa, from high plank. Exhale halfway down to low plank. And then inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Good, great job. You've done Ashtanga yoga before. Walk the feet forward to the middle of the mat. And widen the feet to the width of the mat. Bend the knees and fold forward. If you need to, walk the knees, move the hips around, loosen the neck. We're going to twist in a forward bend. I'd like you to bring the right hand to the outside of the left shin. And then start to twist and look up through that left armpit. Good. Option here is cross the left hand to the right shin and pull the elbows apart. All right, good. Other option is take that left arm up to the sky. There, that's right. Yes, good job. And rest. Bring the left hand down. Release the right hand and cross the left hand now to the right shin. And any of those variations that you liked, you want to repeat, just twisting, crossing right hand to left shin, twisting there. Or opening the right arm up to the sky. And relax, rest that right hand. And we'll lift up to stand. Coming now to warrior two. All right, so I'm going to turn around first so you can have a wardrobe change if you need. A drink of water, whatever you want. Before we go into warrior two, starting left foot forward and right foot back. All right, so a little bend in the left knee. And then tucking the tailbone by engaging through the core of the abdomen. Open the arms wide. That's it. Inhale, lift up through the shoulders and armpits. And exhale, press down through the soles of the feet so you can go deeper in the pose without compressing. And there's fluid movement, there's breath, and there's some, back and forth with the arms, classic side angle and reverse warrior movement. But you don't have to limit yourself to that. You have many options that you can explore with the arms. You can be like a kung fu fighter. Or a dancer. Excellent, good. Let's take side angle pose by bringing the left elbow on the left knee and taking the right arm up and over the right ear. You can create prana mudra by touching the tip of the pinky and ring finger to the tip of the thumb, leaving the first finger and middle finger extended. And this is prana mudra for more energy, which you can then circle with your arm like a blazing torch. Any direction you want. Good. And from side angle, just to stand up and switch the feet. So I can just pivot the feet, or you can walk back and bend the right knee into warrior Virabhadrasana. Tighten in through the lower abdomen so the legs are strongly pressing down and the shoulders, head lifting up. And with that power in the legs, you're free to move with the arms and whatever flow feels creative to you today. We're finishing up here and going on to side angle pose. With Prana Mudra on the left hand, we can circle that left arm around a few times, taking deep breaths. And both directions. And stepping back to the front of the mat with some difficulty until you get there. And once we're at the front, we'll bring the feet close together for chair pose. And squat down with the hips. Actually, I'm going to do this from this side, I guess. Yeah. Make sure you get all those. Sequence there, starting with chair and bringing the hands to the heart. And now please add a twist by twisting to the left and the right elbow crossing over the left knee. Good, doing fine. Keep balancing on that left foot while you slide the right foot back to revolved side angle pose. Great, that's it. Okay, now lower the right hand to the mat under the right shoulder, hold the left hip, and move forward onto the left leg, lifting the right leg horizontal. Revolved half moon pose. If you want, lift the left arm. Good, that's a toughie, huh? And lower the right foot. Step forward. Inhale to a flat back. And exhale, fold with straight legs. Now bend both knees, squat down with the hips for chair pose. Bring hands to the heart, prayer. Now please twist to the right side with the left elbow crossing over the right knee. And the next stage, if you wish, is to slide the left foot back. Revolved side angle, Parvrita Parshvakonasana. Lower the left hand to the mat. Move forward onto the right leg so you can lift the left leg, hold it horizontal. And the next is opening the right arm, twisting right shoulder back. And rest the left foot down, relax over bent knees, shake and jiggle, whatever you want to release tension. Ah, fun. Come on up when you're ready. Stand tall, lift the arms. Exhale, rest, hands to the heart. Okay, you're doing great here. I know you can balance on the left leg for a standing sailboat. Lift up the right knee. Now, if you can, hold the right knee with the left hand. Open the right arm and begin twisting, looking back to the right hand. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. You can rest, right foot down. Recenter for a moment, and let me spread the toes of the right foot, spread the foot, get a good solid base, maybe even on hard wood floors, better than a mat. Or you can lift up the left knee, cross right hand to left, and twist to the left. Okay, some yogis go on to that foot, binding the foot. Do that way. When you're done, rest the feet. Yay! Lift the arms. You did great. Lower down into wavy dog. So we're down on hands and knees. And if you want to just watch what wavy dog is, it's making a wave with your back in down dog. So you just kind of circle the hips up like a wave, over and down, and do a few circles one way, and then switch direction and do the circles the other way, just to add a little different twist to our down dog. And when you're ready, rest and bring knees down. For twisting child's pose. Thread the right arm under the left, so the right shoulder comes and the right side of the head comes to the mat. And you can experiment with a little movement in the hips to move back and forth along the outer side of the head. And there's some other weird variations. Now coming out of the side and lifting the right shoulder up. And threading the left arm under the right, tuck the chin and press that outer left arm and right hand down to adjust where your head is on the mat so you can find the sweet spot. Stretch what needs to be stretched. And create your own variation here. Maybe you straighten the right leg, hold the left foot to the right knee, extend the right arm away. Now come out and gradually unwind, release. Back up to table pose. And step right foot forward for Anjaneyasana. Move the left knee back and press down through the legs. Lift up the arms. We've been here before. So you can explore a little deeper breath, a little deeper back bend. Or another arm variation. All right, and release. Bring the hands down. Left hand staying on the mat. Sweep the right arm up once more. Look up to the right hand. And lower right hand down to the inside of the foot. Straighten the right knee, moving the heel forward an inch or two. Lift up the toes. Inhale, soften the knee, press down through the back of the heel. As you exhale and tighten the tummy, folding over the right hip. Relax on the inhale enough to sense the creativity within and express it a little deeper on the exhale. Finding your own unique, authentic version of the stretch. And slide the left hand a little closer so it's under the left shoulder. And sweep the right arm up, twisting again to that right side. Good, and relax the right hand down. And we'll switch right foot back and left foot forward. Yeah. Anjaneyasana. Press down through the legs. And when you're ready, lift up with the arms. Exploring deeper breath, deeper back bends, or just different arm positions. There's clasping hands behind the head, clasping hands behind the back. You have many options. When you're ready, lower the hands down, keeping the right hand on the mat. Windmill the left arm back up. Good. Taking that left shoulder back, press the left palm forward so there's a softness in the elbow and wrist. Lower the left hand, bring it to the inside of the left foot. Begin to lengthen that left leg so you can fold over the left hip. Relax the knee on the inhale, fine-tune your alignment. On the exhale, tighten the tummy, folding a little stronger, engagement with the muscles. Long, smooth breaths helps calm the mind and stay present with this moment of creativity, this moment of inspiration. Sliding the right hand closer under the right shoulder, you'll lift the left arm, twist to that side here. Perfect. Lower the left hand and step back with that left foot. We'll go on to camel pose. So first, lifting the hands up so you can hold on to the hips. Press down through the feet and the toenails. Squeeze the buttocks. And just with the right arm, begin some movement. That you can follow the right hand as it circles. And switch hands when you're ready. So holding the right hip, circle the left arm in whatever fashion you desire. That's perfect. It's all good. We're resting, hands down, and doing twisting down dog. So first, hands down so you can lift the knees up into down dog. And I recommend shortening your down dog, walking the feet a little closer to the hands, enough that the heels touch, and you widen your feet to the width of the mat. You're still pressing the chest towards the thighs, keeping a little arch in the lower back. And now thread the right hand back and under to the outside of the left shin and the ankle. Good, that's right. Does it feel like you're doing twister? Okay. Okay, switch hands, the right hand in front, thread the left arm back to the outside of the right leg. Keep extending out through that right arm, pressing back through the right hip. And release. Bring the hands down, rest the knees down. Good job. Good. And we'll have half Lord of the Fish. Ardha Matsyendrasana. All right. So I'll ask you to lift the left knee up to start and pull the right heel underneath back towards that right hip. Hug the left knee into the chest so you can roll the shoulders back. Now some people choose to cross left foot to the outside of the knee, but that might force you to lose your balance, and you don't want to do that. So stay where you're comfortable and balanced. And continue wrapping right elbow or crossing the right elbow to where you can twist comfortably, looking back to the left. Knowing there's options, moving the head. Some yogis want to go on to your twisting arm balance. There's that opportunity here. I guess you want to see what that means. Kind of balance on the outside of that right elbow with the left knee. And the legs would lift somehow into a side crow or Ekapada Kundinasana. Time to switch. All right. So the right knee lifted, bring the left heel back. Around a little. Twist it and look over the right shoulder. It's not a transition I see very often in yoga classes, but there was sometimes when we did that. Arm balance twist with the left elbow supporting the outside of the right knee. Coming onto the hands. Yeah, it's not going to stay. Not going to stay on that side. So relax and rest the legs forward. And here we can take a wide leg, forward bend. Pressing down through the inner shins, the inner thighs, and starting to fold forward, but maybe not coming in a direct line. Maybe just taking your time to flow a little side to side. Walk the fingers to one side and the other. Completely remove the hands and just let the arms flow any way they want. And flow a little from side to side with the arms sweeping up over the head, rocking from side to side. Good, that's the way. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be linear. You can be some spiraling with that. And we'll lift up to a straight back and bring the knees up for a rocking chair. And tuck the chin and start a little rocking back and forth on the back. One
option we used to practice is to see if you can rock yourself around in a circle, going down one side and up the other till you're rotating on the floor like a clock. Yeah, see, this is fun. And rest back, feet down. Good. And lift up the knees to the chest and just hug the knees in here. And gradually rock them side to side or with circles, or separate the knees, let them circle in opposite directions. Like an old-fashioned egg beater. Who still has a hand crank egg beater? Lift the legs, and if you want, rock them over into plow, or just keep the hips down. Do whatever your body desires. You can hold the hips with the hands, lift the legs into shoulder stand, or bend at the knees, arch in the lower back. And there's some other creative variations where you sort of extend the legs off to the side. You can open the legs. You can bring the soles of the feet together. And when you're ready to relax and rest, bring the back down, the feet to the floor. And stretch out the legs and lift up the arms for full body stretch. Another stretch in each muscle of the fingers, hands, and wrists. Stretch the arms and shoulders, the back. And even the toes, each toe, and the feet, the ankles, stretching the legs, the hips, the buttocks, and then gradually bring yourself down, arms down by your side, and adding clothing and blankets to stay warm, dimming lights to rest your eyes for Shavasana. Now, get all these lights down so you can begin to relax on your back and rest in your body and slow down in your thoughts and mind. Good. Now you're just gonna be able to rest and relax for the rest of the class. And assume the most comfortable position for your body. And there's nothing disturbing you in your way or uncomfortable. And you've scratched that last itch. Your body can now find a more still and peaceful, calm and relaxed state. You can trustfully surrender into the floor, safe and warm, happy and content that you've done everything you need to with your body to be healthy. And now the best thing is to just let it rest. Let your body relax in the face and the eyes. So your eyes can turn inward and see the inner landscape of your body and the energetic field of prana that permeates your body. And as you breathe calmly and deeply, the waves of prana will gradually begin to quiet, and the disturbances of the mind will begin to quiet. These fluctuations or ripples, the chittavrittis, or the little disturbances in the mental field, those are going to begin to settle down, quiet, quell, and smooth out any tension in the neck or shoulders. And relax any effort in the arms, hands, or fingers. Unravel any knots in the chest and the heart so they can relax and open more trustfully, more intuitively. And relax any tension in the abdomen, unraveling any knots there, so there's no fears or insecurities, that you feel more confident, self-reliant. Relaxing down into the hips and pelvis. Good, you're doing great. Relaxing the legs and the knees. Even relaxing the ankles. Relaxing the feet and toes. And even though your body's very relaxed, you can make it even more rested and relaxed. Letting it rest even deeper now, loose and limp, calm and content. Peaceful and secure. Begin to create a vision for yourself 5 years from now. Just exactly how you would want to be. Leave behind any inhibitions to be your authentic self. Create, become the person that you were meant to be. Swami Rama wrote that you are the architect of your own destiny. And you know the expression, whatever you can conceive and believe, you can achieve. You are an amazing person. And you have amazing friends and family, and we all want to see you succeed. Now begin to deepen your breath and return once more to a waking state of mind, with a little movement in the hands and the body, rolling over to one side. And just taking stock of yourself once more on this level of consciousness. And whenever you're ready, resume easy seated pose, sitting upright. Okay. I bow to that creative expression you're all capable of. Namaste.